Bienvenidos, Fright fans, and welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Jaime and Fuego here for 2018's Phoenix Comic Fest. I still have to get used to saying Comic Fest instead of Comic-Con. Thank you, San Diego, but I'm very pleased to be here with Stephen Oakes, like the tree, correct, sir?
Yes, like the tree.
Damn Rizzle, man. So we are just taking in all of your awesome artwork here, and I must say, massively impressed, and I'm seeing some mashup influences specifically here.
Definitely.
Yeah. How was your unique take on trying to, just combine genres and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think we have all these characters that we love to see year after year, and to take things to the next level, it's always good to see a crossover.
Damn right.
Breathing some new life. That's something that's been very popular with the people at the cons, and something exciting and unique you get to see at these conventions.
Yeah, well, I know our fearless leader, as I call him, Cecil Laird, is down with this mashup that I'm seeing right up here, which is basically Carnage and Joker, basically two of the most iconic villains, like borderline horror villains in all of comicdom. Where did that inspiration come from for putting those together, man?
I'd like to take half credit for that. So my partner, I collaborated on Batman and Venom, and then we thought, why not take it to the next level? And so I said, hey, we should do Joker and Carnage. And so we put the two together, and what we need now is Joker to start eating people in the comics, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Upgrade that villainy even further than he's done before.
Yeah. So that would definitely make things a lot darker than Batman already is. But anyway, it makes a fun print for Comic-Con.
Yeah, and then I definitely noticed, and probably can't even see it from here, but I see Jason staring down a predator, for God's sake, man. That is a rad, combination of killer craziness.
Well, we got the Freddy vs. Jason movie, but Predator vs. Jason. Predator is my favorite movie monster.
Really?
Probably ever, yes, definitely. And lifelong love for him, and I'm sure it'd be a very long movie of back and forth between Jason and Predator, but it's always a nice combat advantage when you don't die. So,
truthfully. Now, so then I have to segue into, are you excited about this Shane Black Predator that we got coming?
I am very excited for any Predator adaptation. Very curious to see what they do with that.
Yeah. Cautious optimism on our end here, too.
Yeah, that's
nice.
A good way of putting it.
Yeah. Kind of trying not to, temper my enthusiasm too highly. So beyond the prints, dude, I see all of this awesome, figurine type stuff. Give us a little bit of info about that.
Well, I very recently been painting miniatures. I've always loved Dungeons and Dragons, and the video games even based around them. But being able to paint a world that you get to live in, put it inside of your office, and kind of exist in it, in your artwork, is kind of an all-new experience, which is something I think I get to have that's not something I had got before with the 2D art. You get to move figures around and have cool dioramas in your office, and there's nothing like playing RPG where you get to see what the DM is describing instead of just depending on imagination and hoping everyone is on board. It's great having good, well-done figures.
Yeah, it's a different distinction of detail, dude. I mean, seriously, as I was looking at just the individual, do you sculpt them too? Then I'm assuming. Or?
So I can't take credit for the sculptures. They're unpainted model kits. So
okay.
I glue them together and I paint them. I also build the bases and put on lots of logs and mushrooms and tree stumps. Try to bring a little more spark to the imagination.
Awesome. Very cool. So do you have a particular sector that you prefer to work in then? Do you like doing this more so than 2D prints and things like that? Or, I mean, is it just a different challenge depending?
I feel like my painting of figures is kind of more my hobby.
Okay.
And my profession is more comic books, and definitely you can do a lot more with artwork when it's 2D, when you can incorporate a background and multiple characters into one piece that works well together. But there's definitely the good versatility of rearrangement with the individual models.
So as far as beyond just prints and stuff like that, have you illustrated comics or anything of that nature?
Yeah, I've teamed up as a colorist with Rob Liefeld with some Deadpool art.
Yeah.
And Grim Fairy Tales is another very popular one that I'm proud to have worked on.
I have a few of those.
Awesome. Right on.
Yeah, super babes in those.
Oh, yeah. That and a bunch of independent work. I like to get a good balance of professional, popular press with the independent work as well.
Awesome, awesome. So you said that this is your first time personally at the Phoenix Comic Fest. You said that your wife had like handled a booth for you before or something? Or?
My wife proxied for me last year. She did a great job. I already was at another show in Florida that same weekend, but I'm having a great time here.
Awesome, dude. Well, sweet. We always like to wrap it up with a little bit of a horror question. So was there a film or a series or something that you can like distinctively remember scaring the crap out of you as a kid?
Yes. As much as I love Predator, that's more kind of action. But
yeah.
I was very, very terrified of 2 movies. Got to take the tie on this. Arachnophobia.
Ooh, seriously, man.
and definitely It.
So the miniseries, and that's been getting a little bit of hate lately, which I
Oh.
personally don't agree with, because as much as I'd like the new interpretation of it,
Yeah.
Tim Curry holds a special place in my heart, man.
Absolutely.
And he's at the convention this weekend too, which is kind of dope.
Well, thanks for making me scared of clowns, Tim Curry.
Brutalize it for all of us, man. Well, Steven, I got to extend a grande gracias, as I often do, me being Mr. Jaime and Fuego and all that silly Arizona-ness of me. But let's give a shout-out to a website or somewhere where people can further investigate your work.
Just any Steven Oaks art, hashtag Instagram or Facebook will take you right to my artwork.
Nice. Well, I'm going to go and follow this gentleman immediately after this broadcast. And once again, dude, gracias and thank you so very much. And we look forward to hitting you up with tons more scarific content here at the Phoenix Comic Fest. Peace out, y'all.